Good evening, everybody. How are we all? All right. I'll just stay quiet here. Don't worry about me. Good evening, everybody joining or leaving. Oh, hey up, Scotty. You all right, mate? Good evening, Sean. Karen, Lindsay. Hope you're nice and warm at home, Lindsay. Hello, Paula. War Dog, how are you? Gemma? I'd think about that one then. Stories World. Stories World. Oh, snug as a bug in a rug. I'm pleased for you. I'm not. Actually, it's not that cold out here. So, well, good evening, Simon. I hope you're well, my friend. So we'll get something started in a minute. We'll let you know where we are. Just give it a minute or so see anybody else is going to jump on. Because I ain't going to go through where are we again. What history. Oh dear. So, I hope you've all had a good day. You old man. Old man. Not an old man. Oh dear me. Oh. Yeah, well, just be respectful, everybody. Any dramas that are going off are nothing to do with us. So, I hope we're all well. So if I shout boo really loud now then, at least to one years, oh, I ain't got to drink a popper now. You know, I'm useless. I've got my hat on straight. That's on straight. We're alright. We're cool. Not bothered who's going live. Right, where have we come? We might as well start. Looks like we're in for a quiet night. I'll behave, Scotty, don't worry. Well, I can't actually promise I'm going to behave because I'm on my own in these woods. Oh, I've told you where I am, look. Oh, no. Right, put that away. Right, we've come back to woods I've been to before, several times. But Lindsay's not been very well, and I didn't want to be miles and miles away from home, so it's local-ish towards this place, so I thought I'd bring you back here. We've had quite a good night when we've been here previously, so why not? I'm not going in that bit, I'm going in the bit where I know where I am, because as you'll say, this is actually 3 woods, split into 3. So these woods are now regarded as 3 large ancient woods combined into one. However, this landscape has had many uses over the course of its long history. Human traces in the form of Neolithic rock art indicate a relationship with this place dating back many thousands of years. Throughout prehistory and continue until the Middle Ages, the woods provided timber and were informally used for grazing and hunting. The brook flowing along these woods on the southwestern edge is a historically important river. During the Dark Ages, it was the boundary between the kingdoms of Northumbria and Mercia. Later, the brook became the border between Derbyshire and Yorkshire and remained so until the local villages right, somebody just walked past me. No wonder what was going on. Till the local villages were absorbed into Sheffield in the 1930s. In 1319, the landowner enclosed the woods with fencing in order to create a deer park. In the process, he excluded commoners from the wood for the first time in history. For over 200 years, the woods were managed as a coppice with standards and divided into various compartments that were rented out. During this period, the woods were key to Sheffield's industrial development. Charcoal made here was used for smelting iron, white coal for smelting lead. The wood also had many other uses, such as the shaft of a large water wheel at the industrial hamlet that was made from an oak measuring at least 1.3 metres in diameter. Elsewhere, ganister, a stone used to make heat-proof liners for steel furnaces, was also extracted. The Neolithic or Bronze Age stone that has carvings or cup and ring marks that are a form of prehistoric art known as petroglyphs. The tools that we used may have been flint, metal or deer antler. The meaning and purpose can only be guessed at, although other sites with similar carvings have been interpreted as signs of a meeting place. So that's where we're going to go now. No, it was just somebody walked past me, and obviously I've only got the light on facing me, so it was pitch black and I couldn't see a thing, and somebody walked like, oh, you can't, I'll turn you around, it'd be easier. Somebody walked from there past me and up that way at this time of night. Somebody's like crazier than me. Mind, they could have been walking the dog, so put that away for now. Because there is two places like where it's a ghost, it would definitely human. Well, you didn't speak, so it could have been a ghost, I suppose. Thank you for sharing, Karen. Oh, let me put this bit of paper away. Put this e-cig in my pocket. Yep, we're out tomorrow with another team we've not worked with before. I can't remember the name of them. Or I can't remember if I'm allowed to say the name of them, should I say. So, like I said, I have been here before. Lindsay's been into part of this wood before, not to this part. Ghost Pokemon. I don't want no ghost Pokemons. I think it's down here. Evening, Amy. Evening, everybody joining. If I missed you. Ah. No, it's a tree. Stay on the road. Stay on the path. Keep off the moors. Woo. So, the first area of interest we're going to come to, if I don't actually kill myself on the way to it, is, don't say I'm lost already, please. Yeah. I thought it were down here. I really did think it were down here. It is a while since I've been here. I've got myself lost already. Been here 5 minutes. No, I haven't. I found it. I found it. Look, you see, I knew where it were. I was just like luring you all into a false sense of security. I think. Yep. We're here. I hope so. This looks like it. Yes, this is a stone. It's from Neolithic times. You can see them markings were made in the Bronze Age. So they've been here quite a while. So, just put my torch away. I don't need that in a minute. It's not the same when I'm on my own, because like, don't panic, Mr. Mannering. No, we're all right. I know where I were. I knew it were around here somewhere. It's a few months since I've been down here. Oh great. Branches hitting me on head now. Feel like I can hear his trees, branches breaking in wind. Right. Just getting the spirit box out, guys, and then we'll start with the spirit box. Good evening, spirits. My name's John. I mean you no harm or disrespect. I'm only here to find out your story and find proof of the afterlife. Please step forward and communicate with me through this device to let me know you're here.
That's no bad.
Don't forget, guys, if you hear anything, put it in the chat. Can you tell me what this rock, what the markings on this rock, what they signify? And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to put the spirit box on the rock. You might not hear it very well. No. Sure, that just said no. I'm going to get the REM pod out. And, of course, can't be forgetting oh no. It's not Christmas, I think it said. Spirits are telling me it's not Christmas. No, I think that was radio. We'll put the flashy balls down. So we have the REM pod and balls. Turn this light down a bit. Oh, do you know? No, I don't even if I put Ovulus in my bag. Can't even remember putting the Ovulus in my bag. I did. So the Ovulus I'm going to put away from those. Just remind me to pick all this gear up, guys, before I go. I'm going to put the Ovulus there on that tree stump. See if any words come out of it. Unclear. Monitor. No. We'll disregard them as it's setting up. You think you just said hello? Hello? You try and communicate with me. There's a lot of devices or objects now that you can use to let me know that you're here. There's this box in my hand. Use the noise to try and speak to me. There's these two balls. Just touch them and they'll flash. Approach that blue light. And the other blue lights will light up. And this one over here is a word box. You can affect that device with your energy and make different words come out of it. Yeah, I'm fine, Keller. Can you use any of these devices? I remember coming here once. Good evening, Wonder Woman. Thank you. Thank you. Can you make the other ball light up, please? Can you make the other ball light up? Can you make the other ball light up? Or the one that you did first? Can you make that one light up again? Thank you. Could you go close to that blue light? See if you can make more of the lights. Come on. Meaning no harm or disrespect. Thought I heard something come out of the obulus then. But there's no more words on the screen. Can you tell me your name, please? My name's John. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to disrespect you, cause you any harm. I'm just here looking for proof for the afterlife. Could you tell me what year it is now? Is the spirit here? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me how many spirits are here? How many spirits are around me watching me now? Oh, thanks, Lindsay. Can you affect one of the devices on the floor? Yeah, take care, Craig. See you in a bit, mate. Oh, you thought you heard it. I thought you were telling me. Good evening, Tom. I hope you're well. Come on, you've affected that ball. You moved it, or gone near it and made it flash. Can you do that again? I'm still here. I just want to communicate with you. Can you tell me what this stone, what the pictures or the petroglyphs on this stone mean? Is it what they suspected? That this is a meeting place? Who's found her? Who's found her and who is her? That word English. Found him. Who have you found? Have you found me? Not exactly difficult to miss. Walking about like Blackpool Illuminations. This racket.
Strongly now.
Can you use one of these devices just to let me know that you're here? I'm here by myself.
Hey.
What happened the first time I came here? First time I came here, I came with somebody else. And you pretended to be somebody. Can you remember who you pretended to be? Who you lied and said you were? Do you just not want us here?
Ella.
Turn that one off for a minute. Ooh. Well, you guys thought you heard a few things coming through? A few that were relevant-ish. Well, relevant, I suppose. Hey, any Valhalla? Valhalla? Oh, no one want to know Valhalla. I ain't going to Valhalla. It probably has been at some point in history. I know. Don't know if it were in this. There's actually, like I said, there's actually 3 woods. This wood is made up of now 3 woods, and I don't know which wood the murders would have happened in. I do know there was some. You know. So I'm trying to get the EVP recorder, the digital recorder, out of my pocket. It's not going well. That's what I heard just as you turn the spirit box off. Okay. Right. I'm going to put it down on the rock. EVP session 1 in the woods. Good evening, spirits. My name's John. I'm in no harm or disrespect. I'm only here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Could you step forward and tell me your name? Could you tell me how many spirits are here now? Do you know what the drawings on this rock means? Are there any druids here? Can you say my name? Right, we'll stop that one there. Right. Find the speaker. This is so difficult. Wrong cable. Right cable. Just talk among yourselves for a minute, guys. Here. Here. Not here, here. What have I done? don't know. Just pressed a button. I hope I didn't. I deleted that one. Right. Oh, stand up. EVP session 1. Evening Spirits, my name's John. I'm in your homo district. I'm only here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Could you step forward and tell me your name? Could you tell me how many spirits are here now? Do you know what the drawings on this rock means? Are there any druids here? Can you say my name? Nope. Nothing on that one. Turn that one off. Where's my pocket go? I ain't going to be able to find out because nothing's going back in pocket it came out of. Hey, dear me. Right, which app do you want to try, guys? Put one of apps on. And then we might try and do Vortex. Yeah. What did I do with that cable? I'll put it in there. Dead wave. Oh, dead wave. Yeah, what is? I'm sure we can sort dead wave on. New one? New one. Can't remember what new one was. Oh, that quantum box. Yeah, I'll get that one out in a bit. Do dead wave, necrophonic. And we might have a go at Vortex. Can you affect any of those devices on that rock for me, please? Can you make one of the balls flash up? Can you make that blue light come on? Or another blue light come on, should I say? Evening, William. Hey, Debs. Hey, everyone joining. Slowest phone in the world. Dead wave. Right, we're near there. Just got to set it up. Scan rate. There, no. There. Get too old for this. Evening, Mama Cass. Has anything else come out of this? No. So the spirit here can use this device that I have in my hand now. No? I just said no. When he's trying to communicate with you, and you want to find proof of the afterlife, my name's John. Can you tell me your name? What's your association with this place? Why are you here? Is it the stone that keeps you here? Is this a meeting place? Can you tell me who you are? Three devices, or three objects on that stone. Try and move one of them, approach them, make them light up. Just let me know you're here. Use this device in my hand. You can manipulate, there's only phonics. You can manipulate those to make words. What kingdom did this land used to belong to in the Dark Ages? What's the stone for? Do you remember? Do you remember me? Do you remember me from last time I came here? You make a noise. Something I can't mistake for being the wind. Make a noise close to me. Can you come and stand next to the stone? Time? What's it matter? What does it matter what the time is? Or it is time? Do you mind me coming here to communicate with you? I heard a whisper, I didn't make out what it said. Could you repeat what you whispered? If that was you that whispered something, can you say it louder? Through this device? There's plenty of devices and objects here for you to communicate with me. About this one. On the tree stump here. Can you affect that device to come out with another word? Maybe say your name through that device? Evening, Sam. Can you tell me your name through this device here? To walk up to it, try and touch it, try and affect it. Senses different changes in the energy and the atmosphere. Can you make it say any word? No? Don't you want to communicate? I've been here before. You've talked to me before. I think. You affected one of the devices on that stone? One of the balls? You made it flash? Can you do that again? Is there a young male spirit here? What are you doing here? Why are you here? Is your name Will? Will or William? Your name Max? I'm not going to hurt you. Physically, I think it's impossible for me to hurt you. Just tell me your name. If I set a device up that you could show yourself in, would you try and show yourself for me? It's just a light and a mirror and some smoke. Won't hurt you. If I set this device up next to the stone, I don't know if you guys will still be able to hear that. Might actually put the spirit box back on while I do this. Civil question. Tell me. I heard. This wood. Yes, in this wood. Can you show yourself? I am going to move. I'm going to turn that off a minute and move the flashy balls. Only because I don't want to affect the light. Right, we've got them in there. Carp. Don't know how well this is going to work. Guys! No. As I'm on my own and wind keeps. One minute there's no wind, next minute it's like gale force. Okay, maybe gale force is a bit of an exaggeration. So, don't know how well this is going to work. Only because I'm not sure which way the wind's blowing. Ooh. Take some screenshots, guys. Oh. Oh. This ain't going right well. Wind keeps changing direction. I know. Two more. Turn the light back on. Hope you guys managed to get some screenshots. Sorry about that, I had to keep changing position because my wind kept changing. Set the REM pod back up in a minute. I'm gonna get this back away. Oh, come on. This is so much easier at home printing box. Hello, he says. That's one away. You guys want the quantum box? No? Oh, okay. Necrophonic then? If not quantum box? Oh yeah. Monks did have links to this area. Ooh. There's somebody walking through the woods. I've just seen a torch. I think you guys will see it. Right, I've got to unplug it from that one then. Plug it into that one. Oh, come on. Right, get the REM pod and the balls back out. Get my balls back out. Nothing else has come through the ovulus. I can still see there's only 2 words on the screen. You guys won't be able to see it from here. But there still is only 2 words on the screen. Let's talk amongst yourselves for 2 minutes, guys. One flashy ball. That one's not working. One of my balls is broke. There we go. That's me that's setting that off. So we've got the balls back and the REM pod. The ovulus is there. Right, now I've got to set this quantum box up. Can you affect any of those devices on that rock? Just let me know you're here. I mean, you know, harm or disrespect. Oh, not again. Oh no, it's working. Oh, thank you, Mystic Beauty. Very kind of you. I know, Bill. One thing, YouTube can't accuse me of these videos being suitable for kids, can they? They keep getting me... oh yeah, Claire. Sorry, Claire. You've changed your name again, haven't you? You keep changing your name and confusing me. Thank you, Claire. Could you tell me your name, please? Or affect one of these devices on this rock? Forget, guys, if you hear anything, please, please, please put it in the chat. Still, there's only those 2 words come out. There are a few devices down that you can use to communicate with me. I'm going to be leaving this part of the wood in a minute. Going to a different area. Do you know where I'm going? So this used to be a meeting place? It's a lovely place. What? For Richard? Oh, that said for Richard. What was for Richard? Did you say it was for Richard? Not if you guys can see that. Turn the light off. Can you make that device? Can you affect it again? Can you see the lights? The EMF meters. Might be easy if I turn it on and turn it down a bit. Can you keep affecting that device? There's now 2 lights on it, on the REM pod. Is that you affecting that device? Can you move away from it? Can you move away? Can you affect one of the other devices? Can you affect one of the balls? Can you make one of those flash? I'm going to reset this REM pod. That's me that's setting it off now. Can you affect that REM pod again? That blue light? Or can you make one of the 2 balls flash? Now, if you could, please. Do you know my name? I have been here before. Do you know my name? If you do know my name, can you say it? It's always what? Albert? There's a gentleman named Albert here. Something out. Oh dear. Sorry guys. Is the name Joseph relevant to anybody here? Thank you. Sin? Did you commit a sin? There's a small child here. Village, did that say? Did there used to be a village in here? And this was a meeting place for the village? Where? I'm not right keen on that voice. That one's alright. Where is the child? Is that what you're looking for? You're looking for a child? Did the child go missing in these woods? Fell? Did the child fall? Did there used to be once a settlement or a little town here? Who is the little child? Are you here? Don't be afraid. No. If I kneel down, I'm smaller. You only young? There's some toys. For the child, there's some toys on that stone. Brett. Do you want me to stay here or do you want me to go to the other area? The other part that I was going to go to? To the grave? Whose grave is it? I'll cry. You'll cry if I leave? Something person. To the child, there is some toys there for you to play with. You are allowed to play with those toys. They won't hurt you. One more. I'm going to leave and go to the grave. This is your last chance. Did that just say something when you're dead? I'll tell you, I don't know. I'll tell you when you're dead. Thanks. I can't stay here all night waiting for you to communicate. Step forward, please. Little child, can you come and stand in front of me? I want to turn this device off. I'll put the spirit box on while I'm walking, it's easier to carry. I'm going to walk, there's another area I wanted to go to. It's in one of the other woods. There's 3 parts to this wood. It's not a very, it's a walk, but it's not a long walk. I know, pick up all stuff. I'm going to. I'm going to pick up all stuff and make sure bags zipped up. So if folk comes after me, I can run. But yeah, I think this stone's so interesting. Like I say, it's from the Bronze Age. There is 2 of them, like Lindsay said, in this wood. We've only found 1. I don't know where the other one is. I hope that's somebody in chat you're talking to, Lindsay. Don't even want no elementals near me. Unless they're like fairies or something like that. And I don't mind. Right, see, I picked them all up off there. We've got the ovulus. Still, it's only said monitor and unclear. I'll put it in my pocket. But it might start going mental. So I'm not going to really take much notice of it while we're walking. Just let me get the spirit box out. Oh. Little. What's little? Who's here that's little? Are we talking about the child still? Hopefully it is the fae. I don't mind if it's the fae. Oh, as soon as I put it in my pocket, it goes off again. Now I've got to unzip my pocket. I don't even know what it said. If I knew what it said, I'd just tell you. Providence, I heard that one. Radio, Alder and Providence. Does. Looks a really nice spot for any fae. I think that ovulus is actually picking up off energy of my, it's sensing what it's next to me, it's in my pocket. So I think it's me that's setting it off. Oops. I can see a torch. Somebody coming. Turn the light back on. Good evening everybody, joining. If it's doggers or dog walkers. Could be either. Evening system. Don't know if I already said evening to you. But hey. Yeah, exactly. I know, don't I agree totally. Yeah. Oh, I'm sinking here. Right guys, I'm just trying to get this. I'm sure that just said, oh, L. I thought it said elves. I didn't come in this way. I ran back on path. Well, they've gone. It's raining. I'll put the spirit box back on. I'm not lost again. Never lost. Forget guys, put in the chat if you hear anything. Can your spirits here with me now? Any elementals? Any fae? You want to step forward and communicate with me? I would appreciate it. Can you tell me your name? Yeah. No, I don't get lost. I know exactly where I am. I just don't know how to get to where I'm going. I know exactly where I am. I'm not lost. Dear me. Can you tell me your name? Tell me exactly what you are. Are you a spirit? Elemental? Fae? What are you?
What's happening?
See if we can speed this up a bit. Speed sweep up a bit, see if we can get less radio through it.
Trying to cross it.
Presume there's some football on. Trying to cross it. Can you tell me what kingdom this woods used to be in the Dark Ages? Do you know? Was it Mercia or Northumbria? Do you know whose grave I'm going to now? Are there any druids here or Wiccans? Pagans? I know you do, Amy.
Generally, same.
Generally, what?
Please stop.
How many spirits are here? Is little boy still here? Little boy going to follow me down to this grave, this memorial? I think that ovulus going off in my pocket. He's stopped. You stop following me? Why? You have permission to follow me to this area, you're just not allowed to follow me out of this wood when I leave. Don't give location out, luminous girl, until the end, just for safety reasons. But to be fair, anybody that's going to come here probably know where I am anyway. Are you following me? Not lately, no.
The edge of the area.
I think that was football. Even though I'm coming up to a road here and it said to the edge, I think it was edge of the area as in football, so we'll debunk that one. Do you know where I'm going to now? Do you know this grave? Do you know what occupation the gentleman had whose grave this is? What else, apart from wood and charcoal? Obviously the wood was cut down. Charcoal was burnt. Well, the wood was burnt to make charcoal. What else? What else was mined or quarried in these woods? No, I'm going to turn this off for a minute. I think we're nearly there now. If I don't get lost again. See what the ovulus is saying. Did I miss that? Hobble, Derrick, Traverse. So we're here, guys, at the second location. Well, second area. What's that speaker turning off? And this says, in memory of George Yardley, wood collier. He was burned to death in his cabin on this place, October 11, 1786. William Brooke, salesperson. David Glossop, gamekeeper. Thomas Smith, bessermaker. And I think it's Samson. Can't read, so innkeeper. And I think the four names that are under it, I'm going to put the ovulus there for now. I think the four names under it are the people that actually paid for the headstone to be made. I have got a little bit of history about this, not a great deal. So I will tell you what I have written down. It's basically just a story of what happened. George Yardley, a wood collier or charcoal burner, died in his cabin on the 11th October 1786. Local folklore maintains that George was a habitual drunk, occasionally tending his stack while he was in inebriated condition. The tale continues that he stumbled back to his cabin one evening after a bout of exceptionally heavy drinking, dislodging part of his stack, which, unbeknown to him, smouldered on, finally causing it to ignite his quarters while he lay asleep. Historical accuracy must dictate, however, that no recorded facts support such a tale. So, that's the story. We just don't know whether it's true. There is no historical facts to back that up. It is all folklore. It's grade 2 listed. So I'm presuming it's a grade 2 listed monument now, this. So I presume it's caged up to stop people vandalising it or damaging it or whatever. But yeah, this is where the gentleman George Yardley died. And there is, let me just read. Oh no, I'll show it you just before I go. I mean, I can show you that. Charcoal stack with stacking colour completed. So, yeah. So guys, what do we want to try here? Great sweat on. I'll try another EVP. Or one of the apps. Just had the spirit box gun coming down. Might try the vortex again down here. 2 EVP. 2! That's just being greedy. Eve John. I presume that means EVP. So yeah. I'll set the REM pod up to start with. I've got the EVP recorder out. Put the REM pod just in front there. Oh, that tree's squeaking. Samson Brookshaw, that's it. I couldn't read it properly, it's faded on. Get my balls out again. I'll ask him again. But what are my balls out? Abandoned Boys Corey, welcome. I hope you're well, my friend. Can't get my balls out. So the bulls are out. The REM pod's down, chilling at work, cool. That said nothing since it said hobble. So I'm going to place the recorder just there. Wait for it to... Why is that going off again? Right, are we ready? I'm speaking to the spirit of George Yardley. If you're here, could you say something into this device to let me know that you're here? Could you say hello? What happened to you, George? What happened the night you died? Is the story true that you were drunk and that you knocked some of the stack over of the charcoal? If that's not true, can you tell me what did happen? Stop that there. Might be quite a bit of noise on that because the wind's getting up. I don't know if you guys can hear it. So, get the speaker and turn it on. Bottom one. Speaking to the spirit of George Yardley. If you're here, could you say something into this device to let me know that you're here? Could you say hello? What happened to you, George? What happened the night you died? Is the story true that you were drunk and that you knocked some of the stack over of the charcoal? If that's not true, can you tell me what did happen? I only heard the wind, that's all I could hear on that one. Let's try another one then. EVP session 3. Is there any other spirit here apart from George? Could you step forward and tell me your name, please? So any of the spirits follow me down from where the Neolithic stone, the Bronze Age stone is? You follow me down here? Do you mind me coming to communicate with you? Do any of you remember me from when I've been here before? Can you remember my name? If you can you say it? Do you know what year it is now? Right, stop that one there. EVP session 3. Is there any other spirit here apart from George? Could you step forward and tell me your name, please? Does any of your spirits follow me down from where the Neolithic stone, the Bronze Age stone is? You follow me down here? See you, Bill. Do you mind me coming to communicate with you? Do any of you remember me from when I've been here before? Can you remember my name, if you can? Can you say it? Do you know what year it is now? No. Nothing on that one again. Right, I'm going to leave the speaker out because I'm going to need that in a bit. Right, I'm going to put necrophonic on, and I'm going to try and set the laser vortex up here, just in front of George's grave, and we'll see if we can get anything from this. Oh, I'll just turn volume totally down. Did you affect one of those devices on the floor? I'll just say Tom or come. Is Tom here? There's a little boy still here that was talking to me near the stone. That's making a weird noise, only because there's obviously leaves underneath the fan. Ooh, it's making a weird pattern everywhere. All across trees. I don't know if you guys can see that. If I turn that off, you might see it better. Look at that. So that's the vortex all around the wood. Right, might have swap hands. Let's see. If I move this side of it. Nope. Joseph's here. Could you show yourself in this vortex, in this mist? This isn't going well. Have you gone? Not when you change direction again. Oh, that's why. Right, I'm going to leave it at that because it's not going well. I hope you guys managed to get some screenshots. I'll just put this stuff away and then we'll get on with. George, are you here? George? When your cabin burnt down? Were you drunk? That's what how the story goes. That you were drunk one night and the stack was burning. You got in your quarters in your hut. Oh, it's all right. There's a leaf. I don't know if you can see that's blown onto the REM pod. That's what's setting that off. I'll move it in a minute and show you. Watch, if I move this leaf now. Who's here with me? George? Were you drunk? Were you drunk the night that your cabin burnt down? We were drunk. Must have been a hard job living out here on your own. Did you say my name? Did you say John? Or is your name John? Can you manipulate the phonics coming out of this device to communicate with me? Can you make one of the balls flash up on the floor? Or make that REM pod light up? If you're here, George, still nothing else come out of the obulus. There you go, big. Can you say that again? I didn't quite understand you. Big? Was the fire big? Yeah. Well, that's just up road, that, Scotty. That's still there. Don't know if it's the same building or not. But there's a pub called the Rising Sun just up the road. Is that you, George? You just said John? George, is that you who said, what did I do? Do you not realise what happened that night? Do you know what happened to you, George? I have been here to communicate with you several times now. You must remember me. That just say you see him? Sure that said you see him. You talking about me? You see me? I'm looking for George Yardley or any other spirit that might be here. Did a battle ever happen on this land? Was anybody killed here? Apart from George, was anybody else killed in these woods, in this area? Lots of hugs. No hugs flying my way. You want me to leave? Why do you want me to leave? George, if you're here, can you tell me what happens when we pass? What happens to the spirit, to the soul? Is there an afterlife? Is there a heaven? Is it not permitted to discuss what happens? What else? What else, apart from charcoal, was this part of the wood? Just down there? There's a quarry. Do you know what that quarry was mined for? And what the stone was used for once it was mined? Who's the child that's here? Do you want me to go down to the quarry again? I don't know if you guys saw me do this woods last time. This bit I'm not looking. I weren't actually going to go down to this quarry. Because it's opposite way from where I'm going when I'm going out. And last time I went here, this area did freak me out a little bit. But oh well, I'll have a wander down. Again, nothing else has come out the obvious. So I'm going to leave the necrophonic on. Hold on, I'm just going to put it down a minute, guys. I am zipping the bag up in case I have to run. Oh. Well, that was me, I just kicked a stone. That. I hate this bit of wood. Don't know why, but I hate this bit of the wood. Down here. I'm going to go down to the quarry. What was this quarry used for? I could hear last time I came. I know. Last time I came down here, down this bit, I could have swore I could have heard something following me. just like over there, walking parallel to me. I could hear twigs snapping, snarling, growling. Last time I was here, I believe something followed me. Is whatever followed me that last time, is it here again tonight?
No.
I hope that just said no. No. Hold on. Oh, no, it weren't my... thought it was my feet on that then. I thought it had another growl. Is there something here with me? We are going to the old quarry. George? Do you still wander around this part of the wood? Did somebody just say help? What help do you need? You know what, to be fair, it actually feels totally different than what it did last time. This is what they call Collier's Pond. It's now a pond, but it used to be a quarry where they used to mine stone. Used to mine stone here to make liners for furnaces. Any of the people that used to work at this quarry? Are you here? Do you know my name? I put a device on the bench. If you approach that blue light, it will light up an alarm like that. It won't hurt you. Will just let me know that you're there. Same as these. They will just flash. It's just quite windy though, and they're only on a bench. Not spaced my balls out very well, have I? Turn this light down a bit. Can you fake one of those devices on the bench? The problem is with the wind, if one of the balls go off, I'm only going to debunk it and say it's wind. Certainly if you guys can see the grass there underneath the bench moving. It's quite windy. can you make any of the objects on the bench? Can you make them light up? Try and move one of them or touch them. They won't hurt you. If you need any energy, you can use some of mine. Did you say help or hello? Could you repeat it, please?
Light.
Light. You can see this light on my camera. Can you see the light on my camera? You can see the light. Maybe you can see those objects on the bench.
3.
I'm going to be leaving soon. I don't know if I have. I'll have a look. It's not very often I have copper in my wallet. No, only silver. No copper, only silver. I'll have to bring one next time. Could you please? Yeah, they only want paper money. You want me to stay? I can't stay much longer. Wonder if they take PayPal.
Gone.
Could you please affect one of the objects on there? If you do, I will return tomorrow during the day and leave you some copper. I haven't got any on me now, but I will come back tomorrow if you affect one of the devices on the bench. Is the young child still here? Hey, Chad. Is the young child, are you still here? Someone shouting Stephen? Stephen? Stephen, your name? Are you trying to find somebody called Stephen? The ball goes off now, the wind's just got up quite strong, so we'll presume it was the wind. I'm going to have a walk back up towards John's. George's grave. Yep, there's a road just over back, and the lights that you've seen are from there. We've got everything, haven't we? Well, thank you. On my balls of flashing in my pocket. I had to turned them off. Will any of you discuss the afterlife and what happens to us when our spirit or soul leaves the body? Can you tell us? Where do we go? Are there any elementals here? Any ancient spirits? Any ancient beings? I mean, nobody any harm? My name's John. I'm here to communicate with you and find your story. Find proof. Do you know the name of this wood? Or the name of this area? George, we're back at your monument. Is there anything you'd like to tell us? Say to us before we leave? Would you like me coming here to communicate with you? Let's try and give you a voice, George. Tell your story, tell the truth. Say what really happened. I'm going to leave, George. Thank you. Is there any spirit or being here who wants to communicate with me? This is your last chance tonight. I have to leave. There is a bench up here. I'll sit on it for 2 minutes. Well, thank you, Chris. Hi. I'm going to sit here for a minute. I'd like you to communicate with me. Oops. Sorry, that was me. I just pulled wire out of the speaker. You know. Thank you, Sam. Much appreciated. This is your last chance tonight to communicate with me. Would you like me to come back and try and communicate with you again? You still hear that all right, guys? That went quiet. The more times I come here, I think this is the third or fourth time. I think it's the third time I've been to this place, this part of the wood. The fourth time I've been in the woods altogether. Are you getting to know me? Do you trust me? That I mean you no harm? Cheers, Wire Bill. Take care, mate. I'm going to be leaving soon. This is an ancient wood with a lot of history. I just want that history to be known and your stories to be told. So that you're not forgotten. I would like to thank you for communication tonight. I'll leave you in peace. Can you say good night? Or goodbye? Say it. Goodbye. Oh. Bear with me. Oh, just give me a minute, guys. Turn that one on. Right, guys, I am going to call it now. I've been live just over 2 hours. I hope you've all enjoyed. Hope you've had a good night. It's been great seeing you all here. It's been interesting. I do like this place. It's a lovely place. It's nice when it's summer when it's not so muddy, but it is such a lovely place. Like I said, I hope you've all enjoyed it. If you'd like us, myself and Lindsay, to come back here again one night or one day, during the day, whatever. Drop it in the comments or send us a message, put it on Facebook, whatever. Yeah, thank you Sam, thank you Claire for your generous donations. It is much appreciated. And thank you everyone for joining. Thank you to all our mods for coming. Oh, it's a street light on a branch. I wonder what that were then. Thought aliens had come for me then. So yeah. So I hope you all, yeah, our mods, they are brilliant. They're all amazing. They do an amazing job. And give so much of their own time up. So they're really good. Well, so are you guys. So is everybody that joins us part of our para farm, is it now we're calling it? Because without you guys, it won't be worth doing, well, do we? I suppose it would be worth doing, but it wouldn't be the same, would it, really? So, we are live tomorrow night, working with another team. A team we've not worked with before. So that should be an interesting night. I think from what Lindsay has said, they work pretty similar to what we do. So, should be an interesting night. It's a location I've been to before, Lindsay's never been to. Just hoping it's suitable for her when we get there. And that's it really, guys. There's not much else I can really tell you. We'll have to see what weather's like for Saturday, Sunday. But we might be doing a daytime investigation again Sunday. And then maybe something else Sunday night. But we shall see. We'll see what happens. So, thank you so much for joining us, guys. And just take care, guys. And I shall see you tomorrow night. We will post on Facebook and on the community page here what time we're going live and on what platform. I'm the last one to find out, so I don't know. But I think it's around 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish we're going live. But I couldn't tell you what platform we're on. Lindsay will fill a lot better in a bit. So take care, guys. All right. Thanks for joining us. And I'll see you all tomorrow night. Good night. God bless.